The boat was gone. Not sinking, gone. One moment it was there, and then the wave came, and when Sarah surfaced, there was nothing. Just the Atlantic Ocean in every direction. Just the dark water. And somewhere in it, she could not see where, Cody. She screamed his name. The wind took it. She had been sailing alone for 11 years. She had never been more alone than in that moment. Sarah was 36 years old, a marine surveyor based in Cork, Ireland. She had been sailing since she was 12 years old. The sea was not something she feared. It was something she respected, which is entirely different. Cody had been her crew for 5 years. A golden retriever who had been on more open water passages than most sailors twice his age. He wore a canine life vest on overnight passages. Bright orange, fitted. She had bought the life vest on his first passage. She had never once regretted it. The passage was from Cork to Brest, a crossing she had done 4 times before. The forecast had been acceptable. Force 4, backing southwest overnight. Nothing she hadn't handled. She left on a Thursday morning in September. By 8 in the evening, the sea state was rough. By midnight, it was severe. She had been in severe conditions before. She managed. She always managed. At 2:17 a.m., the rogue wave came. Rogue waves do not announce themselves. This one was approximately 12 meters. Sarah had time to grab the jackstay. She had time to shout Cody's name. The wave hit. The boat went over a full knockdown, the mast touching the water. She let go of the jackstay and moved to the companionway. The second wave hit before she reached it. This one she did not see. This one took her over the side. A sailor knows when the sea has made a decision. The boat was gone. She turned in the water and looked in every direction. She screamed Cody's name into the dark Atlantic. She screamed Cody's name into the dark Atlantic. Nothing. Just the wind and the swell in the dark. She had his life vest on him. She told herself this. She said it out loud. In the water. In the dark. He has the life vest. He has the life vest. She activated her personal EPIRB. She kept calling Cody's name at the top of each swell. She had called his name 47 times. She was counting. Counting was the only thing she could control. On the 48th call, she heard something. Not a bark, a splash. Close, very close. She turned toward the sound. At the top of the next swell, she saw him, 15 meters away. His orange life vest bright against the dark water. His amber gold head above the surface. Swimming toward her. She said his name. Not a scream this time. Just his name. Set into the dark water. With everything she had left. Cody. He swam harder. He reached her in 40 seconds. She grabbed his life vest handle with both hands. He did not struggle. He pressed against her in the water. His warmth unbelievable in 11-degree water. Impossible. Real against her chest. She held him. She said, "I've got you." They had been in the water together for 19 minutes when the cramp hit. She had released Cody's vest. For 3 seconds, she could not find him. 3 seconds. Then his nose against her face, pushing, insistent. She grabbed the vest again. She said, "Do not let go again. Not for any reason. Not for anything." At 1 hour and 4 minutes, Sarah's thinking began to change. The cold was making decisions. She forced herself to speak out loud. She said, "I need you to keep looking at me." He looked at her. He did not look away. For the next 10 minutes, the longest 10 minutes, Cody looked at her. Every time her eyes wanted to close, she found his. Dark amber, open, waiting. The Irish Coast Guard helicopter found them at 4:31 a.m., 1 hour and 14 minutes after Sarah went into the water. The rescue swimmer said later that he had spotted Cody's orange life vest first, the orange against the dark water visible from 300 meters. He said, "There was a dog in the water, and then there was a woman holding the dog." The rescue swimmer understood. He clipped the harness around both of them, the woman and the dog, as a single unit. They were winched up together, into the helicopter, into the light and the warmth and the noise of the rotors. Sarah sat on the helicopter floor with Cody in her arms. She was shaking so hard she could not speak. Cody licked her face. She went back to sea 4 months later. Cody took his position at the bow, his orange life vest on, his nose into the wind. She watched him from the cockpit and felt the thing that has no adequate word. Not just gratitude, not just love, the feeling of knowing precisely and permanently what matters. She says she thinks about those 10 minutes. She says she does not know if he understood what she was asking. She says it does not matter. He looked. That is enough. That will always be enough. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Subscribe to Bound to Survive. A new story every week.